Hey guys, Mizzy here and welcome to another episode of my Walking Dead videos. Today we're talking about my updated Season 5 death predictions. So I'm just going to talk to you about before the season started, my death predictions, and now. So before, I said that Abraham, Judith, Bob, Beth, Michonne, Daryl, Carl and Rick wouldn't die, and obviously I was wrong with Bob and Beth so far, so they're not very reliable sources. I got my predictions totally wrong. Maybe I said Rosita, Sash, Tyrese, Maggie, Glenn and Carol, which I think are fairly good predictions right now, because Tyrese, for example, the main one there, is badass, but I don't think he's as interesting as he was before. Now he's just a little puff. So yeah, and I said that Gareth, Eugene and Tara would die, which I say they're fair predictions by now, because I think Gareth's already dead, which is fine. Eugene will get no protection as he said he's lying about the cure, and Tara, there's not much use for her anymore, to be fair, is there? Because she needs like a lesbian lover if you want to make it interesting or something. She's hated, well not, she's not hated, but like she's just got no real point in the show. But yeah, so those are my predictions before, and now I think that the people that will die are obviously Beth, Bob, and Gareth, like I did say. But I've also added in just Eugene. I've added Eugene basically because, like I said, he'll get no protection because he's not an actual scientist. So he has to take care of himself, and he can't really take care of himself because he's a bit of a wuss. So there's not much hope for him anymore because he's not like helping the group in any way except getting the cure, which is now not going to happen. And so that's why he's going to die, in my opinion. Maybe I've got Abraham, Tara, Sasha, Rosita, Tyrese, and Glenn, because Glenn was obviously like leaked to die or something at the start of the season. Everyone thought he would die, so that's why I've got Glenn in there. I've got Tyrese in there because obviously Tyrese is like not as good as he was. He's sort of a wuss now, and he's lost his fear factor. He's just, like a voice of justice now, basically. Rosita, she's not got much real point other than the lover of Abraham, which she can lose and then be an absolute badass. Sasha, she's not an important character. She's not vital. She doesn't play a pivotal role in the show, but she might not die, so that's why I put a maybe. Tara, like I said, she's got no real point in the show. And Abraham, I moved him from a no to a maybe, because now he's going to be very reckless and careless, seeing that he's got no point to live, because he was on a mission to get Eugene to Washington, but that's not going to happen now, so you just get really reckless, and you just get, violent and stuff, so I think he might die, and I don't understand his role. He's not going to take over Daryl, in my opinion. He's not going to take over Daryl's role of, Rick's wingman. I just don't think it's right. So I put in a maybe. A no is Judith. I think self-explanatory. She's young. She's not really going to die because there's really no point. Michonne, she's just too much of a badass to die. Daryl, obviously, if there'll be an outbreak everywhere. There'll be riots on the streets of bloody America if Daryl dies, so they're going to stay away from that at least for a couple more seasons, in my opinion. Although no one is safe, but I mean, someone like Daryl wouldn't just go and die to one walker unless something absolutely epic happens this season, which it could, but I doubt. Carl, obviously Rick's son, I think he's going to be in it for a long time, and then he's going to take over the show if Rick does die. But if you want to see what I think how The Walking Dead will end, because this Carl taking over isn't exactly how I said The Walking Dead would end. But if you want to go, that is somewhere in the channel. Just click on the name and search it up. But Rick obviously won't die. He's the main character. Maggie, I moved her from maybe to a no because she's just had the death of her sister. I think she's pretty much safe, at least for half a season. And she could be careless and reckless again, but I doubt she will. That's why I moved Glenn into maybe. I had him there at the start, but I just think because of that foreshadowing that happened in season 4 where he burnt the photo. I think obviously he was rumoured to die I'm gonna keep him there for the time being. And the last person I think no is I moved. I believe out. Yes, I moved out of maybe. It's Carol. I don't think she died. I think she's pretty much developing still. I think she's too much of a badass to die at this point in time. She's still got so many unfinished business to do. For example, the romance with Daryl. So she won't get killed off. And yeah, they're my updated death predictions for season 5, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit the like button below and write your predictions in the comments below. And yes, so this is Minji. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.